Um, yeah. Hello everyone. How is everyone doing today? Today is March 13th, 2026. It is a Friday today. Excuse me. Hold on. There we go. Hello everyone. How is everyone doing today? Today is March 13th, 2026. It is a Friday today. It's a Friday. Welcome. If it's not, maybe you can get to your Friday soon. Everyone, we are playing Trails from Zero today. As you can see, we are at St. Ursula's College, Medical College. There is a side quest we need from here, and so we're here to just kind of talk to everyone and say hello. We've explored, we're doing side quests. Before we get to the main story, apologize for starting the stream so late. And so I was eating breakfast today. I thought to myself, I don't know if I want to play Trails from Zero. What do I want to play? I was like, well, I kind of want to do Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm on the PS5. But I really didn't want to, unhook all that and then move it over here to the office. For two reasons. One, because then the game room would not have a DVD player. I think the other PS2 is hooked up. I'm not sure. And then of course there's just getting the cords out. 3, 2, I already have a PS3, PS4, and a PS2 here. And my nephew's gonna be coming over. So he's 13, so it's not like he's gonna like rampage over anything. It's like the office already does not have enough room for two people. Because he's probably gonna be in here and I'll be in here too. So yeah, I was like, so I'm like, maybe I'll play 13 Sentinels Aegis Rift. I'm like, that's cool. So I actually got it, put in the PS4. And then I'm like, do I really want to play it though? It's like, is there gonna be reading involved? And so as I was on Steam and I installed Remnant 2, so I had enough room for recording, going through Steam and just like, maybe I should stream this. I was like, do I even want to stream today? And so I was just looking through games, and I'm like, oh, Darren, just do this. So we're doing this. It's a bit late. I think though, the feeling of, oh, do I really want to do this came from the fact that I get food comas sometime for breakfast, and I'm gonna have to get more water soon too. Also, everyone, it is 18 minutes past the half hour. Drink your coffee. All right. So, rare herb. First floor internal medicine office. We can do that. I was like, man, I want to read things. I was like, whatever. Can you fish here? Probably not. I don't think the hospital lets you fish here. That seems like a bad idea. Well, I don't know if it's a bad or a good idea. It just seems like fishing here is frowned upon. I mean, that doesn't mean you got a cold from that. Yup. Sleepy. All right, hold on 1 second. That's not what I want. Oh, what's this? I don't want that. Okay. I have a breakpoint set on Visual Studio because I'm trying to find something. And so it broke, but it wasn't. Oh, there's another one. All right, cool, awesome. What is one? Is this one? Is this what I want? All right, cool, sweet. This is what I want. Go inside. Wait, hold on. Random.next. Oh, is this actually never getting the last one? Is that what it is? Hold on. Is that why it's not showing up? The exclusive upper bound. What's exclusive? Math. Oh, I totally see. Okay. That's why nothing's showing up, is because literally I was reading that wrong. Okay, I get it. I know what's going on now. Cool. I'll just change that code for later then. So I in one of my responses, I had 2 responses. I actually had 3, and then I'm like, why isn't this last one being triggered? And then went down to 2. It's like, why isn't the last one being triggered? Turns out it's because the math.random is from the lowest bound to the highest bound -1. I was like, oh. Oh, you're the dad. Erica Russell. Famous Professor A. Russell. But we are playing with, in Trails in the Sky 1, we're playing with the granddaughter of Professor Russell. So I didn't know she was here. Does she? Oh, I didn't know she went back. That's cool. No. I'm not going to the elevator. Oh, this is the side quest. Can only trust them to come this way for a quest like that. Perhaps I should have asked the bracer code after all. Though I don't particularly want to empty my wallet for such a simple errand. Hard to get a word in edgewise. Excuse me, sir. We're from the Crossbow Police Department. Special Support Section. Oh, you came. I've been waiting for you. Come now, take a seat. Thanks, but we're all right. Standing's just fine. Would you mind explaining the details of your support request, Doctor? Oh, yes, of course. My request is simple, really. I need you to retrieve a certain herb that we use in our internal medicine lab. It's called lupinous grass. Sadly, it's become something of a rarity these days. Lupinous, as in the Lupinous River, which flows through Crossbow City's harbor? It's not their voice. Could be. So you want us to find a grass ourselves and bring it back here? No, not exactly. All I need for you to is obtain some of the Crossbow... All I need for you is to obtain some from the Crossbow Cathedral. They should have a small reserve supply of that herb. Archbishop Orelda has already agreed to my request, so I would like for you to go there as my representative and pick it up. I'd go myself normally, but I'm a bit preoccupied at the moment. I think we can oblige, Dr. Largo. You said Archbishop Orelda at the Crossbow Cathedral? That's him. Thanks for all the help. Once you get the lupinous grass, please bring it here straight away. Alright. Fucking idea what that is, but we'll find the cathedral eventually. Down, bow, bow, bow. Section to flow. Just gonna say hello to everyone. Oh, that's a lot of thermometers. Wow, I don't know if I've ever met anyone at the hospital who said, I'm so comfy, I just want to stay here. How can I stay here for longer? Oh, hello, Cecile. Anything in here? No, okay. So I don't know, maybe I can steal stuff. Yep. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Surgeons should not take shortcuts. That just doesn't sound like a good idea. I was also late. I'm sorry. There's another reason I was late. I was playing Aeon Trespass Odyssey. And so I had 2 battles, and I had a Pursuer battle, which I won. Then I had Hecaton. And then after, because the Pursuer battle happened on the same round that the Timeline battle did. So the Pursuer battle, and then I did Hecaton. And for some reason, Hecaton took like 5 days. Not because it was so difficult, but I restarted it. Just because it was like I would play it, and then I'd stop and do work. Then play it, stop and do work. And then I'm like, fuck this shit. Like, I won, but an Argobred Titan had died, and a Dreamwalker Titan that had that was linked to one of the Argonauts died. I'm like, it was like late at night, like 30 minutes before I went to bed. I'm like, I want to just continue because I'm tired. I was like, but I really don't want to lose these Titans. So I used a Sisyphus tear to redo the fight. But no, I slept on it. And then I redid this, then I used the Sisyphus tear to redo the fight. I'm like, I did not want those Titans to die. And then it was again like, you know, play for like 3 rounds, then do work. But I actually did like 4 or 5 rounds, but then I only got like 1 wound in, and I was not in a good position to do anything. Like, fuck it, restart. So I started it and finally finished last night. Put everything away. Finished the turn, since I still had the advancement step in the and an internal Odyssey story. Then today I'm like, you know, there's nothing on the day today. Let's take a turn. Let's do an expedition, exploration, and there was a hub adventure. So I'm like, oh, that's fine. So I was doing the hub adventure, and then I was like, all right, do these tests. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, you need to, because then even after that, I got 2 progress tokens. Means I was, you know, I don't need them for the main campaign. So I was like, I put them on Inward Odyssey. For number 20, I'm like, there's too many things right now. It's like, I need Ghost Stream. So that was the other reason why. Because of that game. That's what I heard. The young people are given the work that no one wants to do. Yep, I guess that's true. The people did oh, they actually kept that up there. That's cool. Because I guess, you know, people can forget and it's like, oh, well, this is the only time we needed the fence and now it's the main, the next part of the story and they forgot to put the fence model up. I wonder if that fence model was always there, just was just invisible. We have some books to read, don't we? I need to read those books. Let's see, get some water too. That sound, the do, that is absolutely from Sky Chase from Sonic 2. That instrument is from Sonic, is from Sky Chase. And then Wing Fortress. I did not like Wing Fortress. Wing Fortress is super hard as Supersonic. Because I was always bad and I continued to fall into the lower levels. And then you had to platform on tiny platforms as Supersonic. That sucks that they like just interpreted her as like, oh well, we just suck then if Racer's coming in here on guard. Like, she didn't say that. Why do you think that? Excuse me. Fishing. I went fishing a few times. It's fine. Time to go back downstairs and go find this herb at the Crossbow Cathedral. Wherever the fuck that is. Be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. Stay here, everyone. Thank you all for waiting. All right. Where is the see? There it is. It's north of. No, we're south. We need to get to Crossbell and then go north of Crossbell. Oh, you can take a boat to the Michelin Resort. That's what we need to do. Okay, let's go, everybody. Gotta go to Crossbell, then gotta go north. We're not gonna about fighting anybody. We don't need anything right now. We'll do that later. Walk, walk, walk. How many handhelds are a thing? Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, PSP, N-Gage. How did developers decide when to make a game on a handheld versus making a game on a console? Like what? It's not wrong question. What incentives existed to have developers develop a game on a handheld? Because, like, you know, I don't know. It's like, well, if they're just going to develop for the console, just fucking develop for the console then? Like, whatever. I'm doing the Mains Mountain Path, right? Yeah. And so, something else or other. Just like, it's like, well, you know, someone could get more games out. But it's like, well, if you want to release a game, why not just make it for the console instead? Could be that Nintendo or other publishers were like, you can only develop X many games per year on the console. And so if you want to develop more games, they have to be on the handheld. But obviously some incentive had to exist. Or maybe it was the other way around. Once handhelds came out, all the developers wanted to develop for handhelds and not for the console. I remember coming here. Yeah, I think I mentioned this last mouse here, but this music sounds like it could be on the Super Nintendo. Is that a path over there? I don't think I can go over there. Wait, a bloody display? I didn't know. What do you mean, like, what do you mean a bloody dispute? Like, he left and then got killed? Or left and committed suicide? What's up, Slam Zany? Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well in this March where it's snowing where I am. God, fucking snowing in March. Happened last year, and we were like, oh man, it happened again. That was weird, and fucking here it is. March and it's goddamn snowing. Sunday school. Fucking spreading your influence. Welcome to Crastville Cathedral. May I ask what brings you all here today? You're Archbishop Harald, correct? We're the specialist support section of the CBD. We're here about one of our support requests. On duty, are we? Yes, sir. We received a request from the doctor in charge of the internal medicine department at St. Ursula Hospital, Dr. Lego. I believe he contacted you about getting a sample of the lupinus grass you have here. Unfortunately, he's very busy at St. Ursula, so we asked us to retrieve the herbs in his stead. Wait a moment. Lago. You did say Dr. Lago, yes? I did indeed receive a letter from him just the other day. But this is the first I've heard of such a request. There's gotta be some mistake. Oh no, there's no mistake. No, there's no mistake. The reason for that is quite simple. I've made it my prerogative to ignore every letter sent by this doctor of yours. What? But why? That's no business of yours. Besides, I already swore upon the goddess to uphold this solemn vow. Hey Lloyd, something tells me Dr. Lago didn't exactly give us all the details. Yes, it would appear they have a rather complicated relationship. But that puts us in a tight spot, doesn't it? Still, we accepted the doctor's request. It is our duty to follow through, no matter how difficult the Archbishop may be. Excuse me, Archbishop Aralda. What is it? We were informed by Dr. Lago that he intends to use all the herbs for internal medicine research. Considering how renowned St. Ursula is as a medical institution, I'm sure those herbs will go a long way in helping future patients. We don't intend to ask any personal questions about you and the doctor's relationship. However, despite your differences, it is not at all possible for you to let Dr. Lago have some lupinus grass. Hold on. It seems as though you four have misunderstood me. When did I say I wouldn't hand you over the herbs? Well, you will find the lupinus grass in my office, toward the back of the sanctuary and on the left. You tell Father Renton that you have my permission. He should supply you with the grass without any problems. Now I'd say this conversation has reached its end. Go on, get going. Thank you, sir. Well then. That took less convincing than I was expecting. Did we even actually convince him to do anything in the first place? It sounded like he intended to give it to us anyway. I'm still confused about the whole ordeal. Would it not been wise to pick up the lupin grass before he changed his mind? We definitely should. He said it was at the office, in the back loft, right? Let's hurry over. Adios, if you give me a prosperous year, I'll pray to you more. Oh, how can I help you? This is the office of Archbishop Aralda. You can simply barge in here. Oh, sorry about that. We're the special support section of the CBD, you see. Lloyd explained that the Triple S had Archbishop Aralda's permission to pick up some lupinus grass. I see. You already have the Archbishop's approval, and that's fine. Very well, wait just a minute then. Here, one sample of lupinus grass. If you've wondered about the name lupinus, it's actually from an old word meaning wolf, and this particular herb has a fascinating history. It's said that it was gifted to mankind by divine wolves a long, long time ago. It could once be found in abundance near Crossbell City, but all that recent development has caused it to become scarce. I think I remember my grandfather telling me the same story when I was little. Really? I never knew about it. That just raises another question. If the grass is so rare, why would Archbishop Aralda just hand it over like this? Can't say I understand it either. I got the vibe that he's not the biggest fan of Dr. Lego. I admit, I'm at least a little bit curious about the apparent drama between them. Oh, you're talking about the bad blood between Archbishop and Lego? It's not really a secret around here. You see, before he was a doctor, Lego was originally studying to be a priest at this very cathedral. Dr. Lego wanted to work at the church? There's nothing strange about that notion, actually. When it comes to internal medicine, even the most cutting-edge medical science isn't too far off from the healing techniques of the Septine Church will often study. This is true. The church is known for its research into medical treatments and the like. But why exactly did Dr. Lego leave to join the medical college? Supposedly, he was scouted out by the hospital's director at that time. Despite learning everything he knew about general medicine from Archbishop Aralda, he also had a strange ambition to take on the challenge of modern medicine. So, he ended up leaving the path of priesthood. And the Archbishop tends to be a bit hard-headed, so he has trouble forgiving Dr. Lago for leaving the path of the clergy. I get that. Lego's move probably felt like a stab in the back. Well, stubborn as the Archbishop may be, he knows when it's important to set aside his personal feelings for the greater good. The fact that he allowed you to have those herbs is a prime example. In other words, though he may scowl at the mere mention of Dr. Lago, he still has respect for his abilities as a physician. So, from what I'm hearing, those two do not have a complicated relationship at all. They, in fact, have an obnoxiously complicated relationship. Not too blunt, Tio. Either way, in the end, we got what we came here for. Let's go on and deliver those to Dr. Lago before doing anything else. I see. We are going to the other exit that's by the fuckity fucks. The word for that is, I don't actually know the exit we're going to. I know where it is. Just don't know the name of it, actually. And here we go again. Going all the way to St. Ursula Medical College. A mint drop. That's right, run away. Now that I'm level 20, get the fuck out of my way. Right? Yeah, get in my way. Don't follow me. I'm not here to fight, I'm here to run. Oopsies. Fish, there we go. Fish. Novice rod with a Kasangan. Oh, wow. All right, we can use Kasangan. That's cool. Nope, I got something on my phone. But it is not here. Glennis bass. My reaction time has been off. There's a fish in there that escaped. That was fast. Come on. I was late. Oh, missed it. God fucking damn it. I get some more. This way. And this one? Yeah. Oh, back already? Did you get the lupinous grass like I asked? Yes, sir. Would you mind checking that everything is in order? Mish, this is what I needed. You have my thanks. Now, well, I'm sure the Archbishop told you some stories about me, didn't he? No, nothing in particular. Apparently, he did not even open the letter you sent, Doctor. I know it. I never received a reply, so I figured he must have never bothered to read it. So the whole thing about him agreeing to the deal was a lie. Well, it wasn't easy getting the stuff since we came with no appointment. I'm truly sorry about that. It's hard to talk about these sort of things. Due to our strained relationship, I turned to the special support section to go in my stead. That's the truth. One of the priests filled us in. Despite his stubbornness, I'm almost positive that Archbishop Araldo approves of the path you chose, Dr. Lago. Is that so? You know, I've always respected him. That much has never changed. Someday, when medical care has progressed and become more accessible, I think I'll meet with him to apologize and thank him for all he's done. I think he would really appreciate that, sir. Anyway, you've been a great help to St. Ursula. If you need anything else, I'll give the Triple S a call. Anytime, Doctor. All right, and then we have East Crossbow Highway Monster, and they inflict burns. Now we need East Crossbow Highway. Ursula Road Estuary with red flies. I don't have a lot of red flies, do I? I have 2 more. Can I get those from anything? Those things. That whatever that was, but we got something. We're almost there. All right, East Crossbow Highway monster. Remember when I remember when we were doing the Trails of Cold Steel 2 and we were playing as Lloyd and Risha. I got sick. I actually tried to do a stream. It did not work out. I'm like, oh, I can't do this, everyone. I'm way too tired. And I just then went to bed. Let's save, and then we're gonna find where this monster is, everybody, and we're gonna go make sure it doesn't exist anymore. Ah. All right. Not here. Not here. Not here. Let's head to the Tangram Gate first. Actually, Morka Village might have some red flies I can purchase. Didn't think about that. That's an idea. There it is. Found it. Weird gelatin. Alright, big monster is right there. It could burn us, so we are going to equip things to prevent burn, aka a cool necklace. Oh, it looks like a bowl with rocks growing out of it. I'm sorry, bowl. So we have one attack, and then this is a savage horn, and then we're all doing stuff. Item. Strength plus 50%. Give that to you. Craft, Crimson Gale. Wow. For the ones that affect burn, we're sure it burned. We burned them pretty good. Let's give this to Lloyd, and so we can use an S-Craft on another monster. Maybe kill it. Oh, no, I don't want to do Star Blast. When you're fainted, that's cool. Yay for preventing that. Oh, and you're dead. Art, Galeon Tower. Let me just attack this. And probably Galeon Tower is going to make it go away. Oh, wow. You're blind now, so that's cool. And you're dead. There we go. Oh, so close, Tio and Ellie. Lloyd learned Brave Smash. We got 2 intimidations. Is intimidation and quartz? Yeah. Enemies are more likely to run away from you on the field. It's a wind, but it's 2 red and 3 green. Fancy. Yeah, Lloyd. Yeah. Status, Lloyd. Focuses fighting spirit in a line. 75% chance to seal. Fancy. Alright, so we are going back to Crossbell. Gonna turn in our quests, and then we're finally gonna actually get on the show with the main quest line. I want you to re-equip the Gladiator headband because having your CP rise is super helpful. I was talking to Sergeant Alpha once and I was asking him when do I finally get to Heavensward? He said, when you get to the big bridge. I was like, oh, what? Battle on the big bridge? Oh my God. I was like, no, wrong big bridge. I'm like, okay. Right, it's time. That's horrible, Darren. Yay. Actually, do I have more? I don't think there's any more, huh? Yeah, no. Sweet. Time to save and then do what the hell we were supposed to be doing. All right. I think we just have to talk to someone at the IBC first. Actually, Feist. I meant to go to Armorica Village, but I didn't do that. Let's go on East Street, see if any of the West Street, if I can buy that's bread. I can buy some stuff. No. Looking for red flies. Either way, just head to the IBC, everybody. Let's go. It's a good link. I was like, oh man, IBC has poured so much money. They're so cool. I'm like, oh yeah. Like, oh, I want to be at the hospital along. I'm like, do you really? I guess if it's comfier than what you have at home, yeah, I can understand that. It's like peace and quiet. Damn, this place never fails to impress me. Yeah, it's enormous. I'd guess it's at least 10 stories high. Actually, I believe it's about 16 stories. Apparently, the companies unaffiliated with the IBC are located at the 5th through 10th floors. Oh, really? Interesting. There's a significant source of They are a significant source of Crossbow's tax revenue. So, what's the plan? We did show up without an appointment after all. Why don't we try speaking with the receptionist? She may be able to help us. Oh, Ellie? Ernest. Oh. Fancy meeting you here. I see you're with your colleagues, so I can only assume you're here for work. Yes, we are. There's something we'd like to look into. Did Grandfather send you here? Yes. I went for a consultation regarding how to manage the office's operational funds. As you know, work will become much busier next month, so I'm trying to get a head start. I see, that makes sense. Oh, by the way, Ellie, have you given some thought to what we discussed? Yes, I have. I apologize, but I'm not ready to resign from the force just yet. I still haven't truly accomplished my goal. And as long as that continues to be the case, I won't ever reach my full potential. I'm positive I don't be a burden to Grandfather the way I am now. Could you answer this at least? Is the road you've taken the only way for you to achieve this goal of yours? Is this goal even achievable in the first place? If it turns out you're just chasing a fantasy, all your efforts will be a waste. I won't deny there's a chance of that. However, the knowledge I've gained these last 2 months has broadened my horizons more than I ever could have hoped. I feel myself growing as a person with each new obstacle we overcome. Had I followed your advice and immediately became one of Grandfather's secretaries, I would have missed out on all those valuable experiences. And so I'll have to apologize to you once more. I'm going to continue my work with the Triple S as hard as I can until I've reached my full potential. Well, at the very least, you're certain about your path now. Does that mean? Yes. I won't press you any further. What a shame. Just when I thought I'd be able to bring on a capable aide. I suppose I was mistaken though. Ernest, I've one small request of you though. I would like you to attend the Anniversary Festival's opening ceremony next month. As much as I'd love for your mother to come, we know that won't be happening. I'm sure your grandfather would be terribly disappointed if not even one of his family members showed up. Understood. I'll make sure to be there. Thanks for always thinking of my grandfather, Ernest. Well, I've been with your family for years after all. I even still think of myself as your teacher sometimes. This is the least I could do. Oh, would you look at the time? I didn't mean to take you all away from your duties. If you'll excuse me, everyone, and please take good care of Ellie. Of course. I get the impression he worries about you a lot, Ellie. Also, what was that about Ernest being your teacher? Oh, that? He tutored me when I was a child. Sadly, we haven't talked much since I left to study abroad. I assume he intends to become a politician? Correct. I think he plans to announce his candidacy for next year's diet election. It'll be difficult for him to win. Though, I don't think he plans on joining either the Imperial or Republic factions. So he's a little politician in the making, hey? Gotta say, though, he's pretty built for a secretary. He practiced some kind of martial arts. He's an experienced fencer, if I recall correctly. I heard that he also serves as grandfather's bodyguard because of his skills. I see. That's explained why he's in shape. Well, who do we have here? Oh, it's you. It feels like it's been ever since we last met. The news about last month's incident with the monsters will be speechless. Don't you worry, my friends. I know you've been busting your humps. Grace, please. Now that you mention it, someone else wrote that article, huh? Oh, yep, unfortunately, I was away from Crosspoint at the time covering a different story that needed a special Graz Bazaars. I'm really sad I missed out on the chance to write about you guys again, though. You're my favorite subjects for sure. I think that may have been better for us in the end. Yeah, getting dunked on all the time by your articles can really wear a guy down, you know? Why can't y'all feel the boundless love I have for everyone? I'm like a mama bird watching her chicks grow up. Well, putting that aside, you do have business here, right? Do I detect hints of another sensational investigation blossoming? No, not all. It's just your imagination. We're just here to look into a few things, that's all. Oh, well, if you say so. I'm actually pretty busy myself, so I'll leave y'all alone for now. Catch y'all later, besties! That lady is always marching to the beat of her own drum. She did not hound as much as she usually does, however. She must be extremely busy. I would assume so. She has a lot of ground to cover with the Anniversary Festival coming up. Be nice if we could avoid having her write another article on us. Well, whatever. Let's head on inside. We still need to see if we can get ourselves an appointment with the CEO. Okay, let's go. Hello and welcome to the International Big of Crossbell. Miss McDowell, it's good to see you again. I see you brought your Chipless companions too. Thanks for helping us test our new services the other day. Couldn't have reached its current popularity without your efforts. Really? That's good to hear. Glad we were able to assist you. Oh, we'd be sure to rely on your help again when the time comes. Anyway, how may I help you today? Well, actually, there's something I'd like to ask of you, Lanfy. Would it be possible to see Mr. Croy? Oh, you're not here. Oh, you're not here to see Miss Croy. Right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we don't have an appointment set up. But even so, we'd still like to meet with him. Is he available today? Actually, just so happens he's in his office right now. Will all four of you be meeting with him? Yes, we'd like to ask him a few questions regarding a certain incident. Oh, really? Understood. Please wait while I notify him of your arrival. Dang, leave it to Mademoiselle Ellie to have a free pass into the C-suites. Oops, I pressed X too fast. Yes, understood. I'll send them in. Mr. Croyce will meet with you now, Miss McDowell. I'll issue a key card for the elevator. His office is on the top floor. Excellent. Thank you, Lanfy. Shall we board the elevator then? Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Ellie. You really helped us out. Well, let's head up and have a nice little chat with Mr. CEO himself. The CEO office is on the top floor, right? By the way, what was that card she gave you? It's an identification card. Because of all the different businesses that operate out of this building, the IBC issues cards to access the appropriate floors. So it's basically a big fancy security system then. This feels like they're just using all the latest gadgets just because they can. Well, the IBC spearheaded the Crossbow City portion of the Orbital Network project after all. The scope of the project grew to its current size once the Crossbellian government joined. I've heard speculation that IBC provides approximately 60% of the funding. I've heard the same as well. I believe the government provides 30%, while the Epstein Foundation provides the final 10%. Incredible. I didn't know they were shouldering more than half the cost. So you're telling me Crossbow's most generous man's waiting for us at the top, eh? Now, I'll use this card and it'll take us wherever we need to go. What's up, sweetie? Really, where you are? Wow. I think it's still snowing. I can't see it from where I'm sitting. Wow. This view is amazing. That's a million mirror view. Probably what it cost him too. I visited Epstein Foundation's office in this building, but it hardly compares. The view from this floor is exceptional. I absolutely agree. The CEO's office is at the end of the hallway. I think it'd be rude for us to keep him waiting after he agreed to meet on such short notice. Good call. You can just jump down there. Why is that there? Uncle Dieter, it's Ellie. Oh, come in, come in. Thank you, sir. Ellie, it's been far too long. Close to half a year, if I remember correctly. That sounds about right. But more importantly, I'm glad to see you're doing well, Uncle Dieter. My apologies for not having scheduled a proper appointment with you. Oh, come now, don't talk as though we're strangers. You're my little girl's best friend and the daughter of my own good friend as well, after all. You are nothing short of family at this point. Thank you, Uncle. Think nothing of it. Now I've heard from my dear beloved daughter that you've joined the CBD. Would those be your fellow officers then? They are indeed. We're all part of the special support section. Nice to meet you, sir. My name is Lloyd Bannings. And I'm Randy Orlando. Tio Plato, how do you do? It's nice finally to meet the three of you. I've heard all about you in the Crossbow Times. I'm Dieter Croy, CEO of the International Bank of Crossbell. Lloyd, Randy, and Tio, you said? We're all friends here, so don't feel that you need to call me Mr. Croy or anything like that. Just Dieter is fine. Sparkly smile. Okay. Where's teeth gleaming just now? They're so shiny I can smell the mint all the way from here. Anyway, shall we get down to business? I believe you're here to ask me a few questions. Might I ask what they concern? Right. The thing is, we're trying to uncover the truth behind our current investigation. And as of now... I think I understand your predicament. This Yin fellow sent an orb mail from the IBC to your office, did he? Correct. We suspect it was sent from the IBC's main terminal. There's a strong possibility Yin took control of the terminal in order to do just that. I see. To be perfectly honest, I have the utmost confidence in our building's security. I guess since the communication stuff is here, I think he's just thinking of like the physical security and not cyber security. Even more when it so comes to the floor the main terminal is on. Only few authorized individuals can access it as it is. Furthermore, you must have the proper authentication to operate the terminal. I know this may be rude for me to ask, but have any employees with the proper clearance been acting suspicious recently? Perhaps a recent hire or somebody who's been acting out of the ordinary? Not that I can think of. I have the utmost trust in every single one of the employees with access. But that brings me to another thought, Lloyd. Have you explored any other possibilities? Huh? For example, what if I was pretending to be this Yin character and I sent you the message? What? You're joking, right? Uncle. Calm down, everyone. It's purely hypothetical, of course. Could you imagine the headlines if I had revealed that I was, in fact, a legendary assassin? This goes without saying, but reality is hardly ever that outlandish. Right. Of course. Don't forget to vote for the next game, everybody. Uncle, I would appreciate that if you didn't scare us like that. Even hypothetically. He is quite the practical joker. I apologize for the fright. However, I would give things a second glance if I were you. If one of my employees was truly responsible for sending you the orb mail, given that only a limited amount of people have access to the terminal, wouldn't it implicate them? I suppose so. That is true. So we might need to consider the possibility our suspects not with the IBC. Hey Tio, that transmission between the IBC and Chipolus terminals, would it be possible to mask the location it was sent from? An interesting question. It is possible that the IBC's main terminal was hacked from an external source. Hacked? The hell does that mean? I don't fully understand myself, but I believe it's a technique used for the unauthorized operation of a terminal, primarily by breaching one's security system. That is essentially correct. Any terminal connected to the orbital network can theoretically be accessed by another terminal. You would need to be unbelievably talented and familiar with the technology, of course. People capable of accessing terminals through such means are known as hackers. The orbital network is still in its testing phase, so there are a limited number of places that have access to terminals. But despite these limitations, we have already begun to encounter security issues. Interesting. So you were telling me, not only is this Yin guy some crazy assassin, but he's also one of those hackers? I don't think we should jump to conclusions, though we should consider the possibility that the orb mail was sent from elsewhere. Well, I truly hope this situation is resolved without me having to doubt my loyal employees. More importantly, it poses a serious problem if the main terminal has been hacked. I have an idea. Would you like to enter the terminal room and investigate it for yourselves? Seriously? Are you sure that's okay? Of course! You may be able to find evidence of hacking if you examine the terminal yourself. I'll have the staff down there assist you in case you have any questions. That would be incredibly helpful, sir. Thank you, Uncle. We really appreciate it. My pleasure. Besides, as CEO, this is an issue I can't afford to overlook. I must say, Ellie, I get the impression your days have been quite fulfilling as of late. Pardon? I had my reservations when I first heard that you decided to join the CBD, but it does seem like a job that will net you some very valuable real-world experience. So, please allow me to aid you in any way I can. Uncle Dieter, it's reassuring to hear that from you. I'm glad. Oh, one more thing. Speaking with the four of you face to face, I see even more potential than I did reading the article about you. Let me unlock your full potential. I'm sure you've realized this already, but Crossbell is plagued with a rather unique set of problems. And I'm sure Ellie is painfully aware of this as well. I believe that the most significant problem we face as a society is that justice has lost all substance. It has become a shadow of its former self. What do you mean, sir? Could you elaborate, please? The idea, the very concept of justice, has become nothing more than an empty vessel. Lip service, if you will. Everyone has their own perspective, of course. Some even scoff at the mere mention of it, claiming there's no such thing as justice. Whatever their opinions, however, one truth remains. Humankind are creatures that will, to our dying breath, chase after the ideal of justice. But why is that? Justice is the foundation of society, something that people can believe in. If criminals were not bound by that justice we call law, people would isolate themselves in the safety of their own homes, never to venture out into what they see as a dangerous world. If that were the case, any hope of a functioning society would disappear. While justice has become somewhat ambiguous in Crossbell, we still manage to live our lives. Maybe so. Political corruption, the criminal underworld. Even if the police cannot tame them, the economic prosperity we currently experience allows our citizenry to live their lives in relative comfort. Petty crime is at an all-time low because of it, but an unseen evil still spreads across our land. And sensing it, people seek justice. From the very core of their being, they silently cried out for it. Because no matter what shape or form justice takes, people will always pursue it, just as they pursue the security that comes with the society itself. And that is precisely why Crossbell's bracers experience the popularity they do. Oh? Put the safety of civilians above all else. They certainly do seem to be allies of justice. Ain't that the truth? What I got the feeling Crossbellians worship the guild way more than any other country does. Yes, it certainly does make sense. The extent to which bracers can exercise justice is severely limited, however. As they are, it is simply impossible for them to resolve the injustices of this city. They are a bandage at best. That is why I expect great things from you. You may be the lasting cure Crossbell needs. What? So you're telling us we need to start taking down the bad guys in place of the bracers then? Oh, if only it were that simple. No, that's not what I intend for you. It's clear to me that you four are pursuing justice in your own way, and I think it's important you demonstrate that to the people so they can see it for themselves. Oh. Justice still lives on in Crossbell. You want us to give people a reason to believe in that? Exactly. And for that reason, every article on the Crossbell Times publishes on the... And for that reason, every article that the Crossbell Times publishes on the special support section is vital to your success. You may still be young and inexperienced, and you may make mistakes from time to time, but I believe everyone will notice your earnest pursuit of justice. There will be some who don't take you seriously, yes. However, I sincerely doubt there will be many among Crossbell citizens who will oppose your work. In fact, I think quite a few people have already begun to place their hopes in the Triple S, even if they may not show it yet. Look at me, delivering a passionate speech in the heat of the moment. Let's return to the issue at hand, shall we? I believe I was about to give you permission to go inspect the terminal room. That's right. Yes, we'd really appreciate that. Where should we gain access? Let me see. I have access, and normally I would gladly escort you there. But unfortunately, I have many matters to attend to once our meeting is finished. Oh, our apologies. We didn't mean to take up so much of your time. No, not at all, Ellie. I quite enjoyed our chat. Shall I have one of my employees take you? That won't be necessary. Hello, who are you? Who is she? Belle! Ah, so you've returned. That is a wild-ass hairstyle, my god. Yes, Father, I just arrived moments ago. It's been too long, Ellie. Cut it out, Belle. How long has it been? 2 months? 3? Have you gotten thinner, Ellie? Have you been eating right? We can always fix that, no problem. I also see that your arms and legs have shaped up nicely too. Very impressive. It's only natural that I'd built some muscle given our daily routines. Because of that, I may have actually gained a few pounds, believe it or not. Oh, is that right? Ooh, now that you mention, I can feel all this new muscle. Oh, it feels amazing. I must say it suits you well. Belle? She's bold, isn't she? Thank you, Adios. I will treasure this moment for the rest of my life. Maribel, I know how much you enjoy your special brand of touchy-feely reunions, but I think that's enough for now. After all, our guests are quite busy today. Oh, my apologies. Everyone, allow me to introduce my friend. This is Maribel Croy, Uncle Dieter's daughter and my best friend. These are my colleagues, Belle. Lloyd, Randy, and Tio. Now, enough of the introductions. I'd much rather inspect them myself. Huh? I see. What? Can can I help you? You pass, dear. You're as cute as a button. And you two fail miserably. What? Why? The hell, I'm cute as a button too. Cuter even. The thought of you making Mutsby and my dear Ellie's side by day in, day out is revolting. The goddess herself was his side. No sobbing at this tragedy. Absolutely unacceptable. Did you just call us mutts? Calm down, Belle. And what's with your outfits? They are far too casual for someone of Ellie's pedigree. You could at least have decency to wear an appropriate suit. My outfit? Well, these clothes make traveling easier. Like when you have to hike through the mountains or cross difficult terrain. Did I ask for your excuses? You see, Ellie, this is exactly why I didn't want you to work for the CBD. Why couldn't you have worked for me instead? It would have been much more worthwhile and worthwhile use of your time and talent. That's enough, Belle. Well, my office has certainly become a lively place. You are all about the same age, so I'm glad to see you're getting along so well. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to stop putting off my next appointment. Could you show our guests to the terminal room, Belle? Oh, the terminal room? Why do they need to go there? You can ask them for the finer details. Farewell, everyone. It was a pleasure. Yeah. Oh. Tactical retreat if I've ever seen one. Oh, Father. If you're ready, then you can lead us to... Hey, I wasn't finished with you yet. You there with a fire red hair and loud orange coat. Do you honestly think that's acceptable? A build physically yours demands to be shown off in a suit like a real man. Ooh, B. Sorry to disappoint you, but suits ain't my style. I'm more into casual looks. Fits my effortless swagger better. Don't worry, though, I may be a ladies' man, but I'd never try to seduce Mademoiselle Ellie on a romantic moonlit night. You know, like my man Lloyd here did. Excuse me? Randy, why? Could you not say it was misleading way? I fail to see what exactly about the description was misleading. Besides, your mood has improved dramatically since last night. Teal, please. Oh, come on, Teal, not you too. Lloyd, wasn't it? Care to elaborate on your friend's little story? Because there's something I'd like to know. What vile, lecherous thing have you done to my sweet, innocent Ellie? I haven't done anything to her. Ellie, would you please back me up here? I think I understand the situation now. Shall I show you to the terminal room then? That would be lovely, Belle, if it's not too much trouble. Of course I'll not do anything for you, Ellie. So, have we cleared up that misunderstanding? Whatever, I'm over it. So you're the special support section. I'm curious to see what you're capable of. And whether or not you can prove to me that you're worthy of being Ellie's colleague. Okay. Man, you definitely just shot straight on top of her shit list. My condolences. I think you've had enough fun, Belle. Could you show us to the terminal room now? Of course, follow me. The terminal room's down on floor B5. Shall I board the elevator then? She's a real piece of work. I promise she's not a bad person. It's just... I sometimes can't be sure if she's being overbearing or overly enthusiastic. Or both. She and her old man sure make quite the intense duo, don't they? I suppose that's be expected for the family that owns the famous International Bank of Cross, Belle. Oh my god, that was long. Let's save. Jesus Christ, that was intense. My phone going on the buzz. Too bad I'm not next to my phone. Ian, was it? What exactly is this objective? We haven't been able to come to We haven't been able to come to a conclusion yet, unfortunately.
Got any new thoughts on this situation, Lloyd? I'm sure you've probably figured out a thing or two already.
I do, actually. I was wondering if perhaps a threat letter and the orb mail were in truth written by two different people.
What?
I'm not sure I follow. It's pretty simple. The threat letter's phrasing is odd, but straightforward. Meanwhile, if you'll recall the orb mail, the orb mail is written with an old-fashioned dictation. Wouldn't you agree that they read nothing alike? I see your point.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
I was so shocked by the contents of the orb mail that I failed to notice. And what do you make of all this? A few possibilities come to mind already. For example, what if Yin doesn't operate alone? His accomplice could have sent us that orb mail. Perhaps Yin intentionally wrote the two messages differently to throw us off. I'm sure there are other possibilities I could list too, but frankly, it won't help us much to keep throwing out theories at this stage. Well put. How interesting. Come again? We're almost there. Welcome to B5F. This floor houses the IBC's main terminal. The terminal room is right down the stairs. You really spared no expense securing this place, did you? Of course! We're considering storing all our clientele's data here eventually. But since our safeguards against the hackers are thin at the moment, we have to put that plan on the back burner for now. That makes sense. We could have a nation scandal on our hands if the client data were to leak, just like it's leaked a lot in the United States if there's no nation scandal ever. That's correct, and for the reason we're still in the development phase. Oh, you're with us. Okay. Why the fuck is this kind of music here? That's... Wait, is this where Lloyd and Risha fought Reen? I was at Ryudo. I'm like, that's not its name. Wow.
Some mind-blowing stuff. It's like I'm looking at the future itself. Y'all really have the most bleeding-edge tech you can get crammed into this one building.
This is the latest model of information processing system developed by the Epstein Foundation. I believe Libero's high-speed cruiser also utilizes a similar system. Oh, you must be referring to the famous Arcel! The system they use are essentially the same, but there's one major difference. We've increased the processing power several-fold to handle a vast network of information. Incredible. Lady Maribel? Hello, ma'am. Oh, hello to you as well. I trust the project's proceeding smoothly.
Of course, all thanks to your continued support. Our recent simulations are proving to be extremely successful. I'm sorry, who exactly are they?
They're with the Crossville Police Department. Oh, by the way, there's a possibility that the main terminal have been hacked by an external source.
What? Hacked?
Tio, mind explaining the situation? Yes, allow me. Tio adeptly explained the situation using complex terminology to the researchers.
Somebody hacked into our network?
I can't deny that the poly exists, but I'm total disbelief that it happened. No, this should be impossible. I refuse to accept that somebody out there could hack into our system this easily. If you're this adamant, then we'll have to assume that one of you two sent the orb mail. So which one of you two is Yin? Cough it up! What? No, neither of us is Yin. Must have been a hacker then. The two of us are so worthless. That's he's being pretty hard on himself.
What's reminds of Ilya? I guess we know who holds the whip here at IBC.
The Special Support Section's terminal received the orb mail at around 3 a.m. Be a doll and look through the logs on that time period, okay? Yes, ma'am. We'll look through it right away.
Here it is. The orb mail's encryption algorithm was cracked right under our noses.
Oh, it's as we thought.
Seems like pretty solid evidence to me that our hacker is coming from outside the IBC.
I'll trace the point of access. Okay, the point of access is no good. I lost it. So we still have no idea where the hacker managed to enter the system from. Right. Whoever this is, they know what they're doing. They managed to get rid of any trace that they tampered with the system. The most I can confirm with complete confidence is that they used a terminal somewhere in the city. They're good, really good. May I use the terminal for a moment?
Huh? But
Go ahead, sweetheart. Tia was it. You can tinker with our system as much as you would like. Thank you. I will begin then. Aeon system activated.
huh?
Tio? Oh my! Attempting real-time control by multi-dimensional analysis and analyzing all terminal logs, examine all suspicious logging, leaving traces of concealment.
She's amazing. What is the same processing speed?
Please support me, you two. Accessing all crossball terminals via administration privilege. I'm transferring the special logins to you, so please examine them for me.
You're right. We can handle it. I like how the music changed too.
Oh, they're hacking me. I need to counter-hack them.
Is this just a loop? No. Oh no, there's more. Ellie, are you following any of this?
No, not in the slightest.
Glad to hear I'm not the only one who's completely in the dark here.
Oh, now I see. Tio is an Orbital staff user. While that impressive piece of technology allows for the instantaneous use of orbital arts, it seems it's found a way for use as a conduit for augmented control of terminals.
You... you understand what's going on?
Bell did study orbital engineering at the Epstein Foundation, so I'm not surprised. You could say I know a thing or two about orbital technology. It looks like they're just about finished.
Oh, hey.
Have either of you found anything?
All the logins on my side look clean. How about you, Clay? Bingo, I got it. Control Terminal 8 in Geofront B sector. We detected an unauthorized login from there. The Geofront. So our little rat sunk in underground in that area, right under Station Street, eh?
You are mistaken. That location leads to Geofront's A sector. The terminal accessed by the hacker was in Geofront's B sector.
Looks like it's somewhere underneath the northwestern part of the city. How the fuck do you know? Is it GPS?
The northwestern part of Crossbow City. That should be the resident district and the entertainment district. What should we do, Lloyd?
I'd say we head there immediately. City Hall should be responsible for all Geofront access, if I remember correctly. Let's start by asking the reception if we can borrow a key to that for that sector. Sounds like a plan. Let's get moving.
It seems like the truth of the case is nearly within your grasp.
I certainly hope so. We couldn't have done it without your cooperation, Maribel.
Thank you, Belle. Thank you, Belle. You too as well.
Us? Oh no. We barely did think this girl was their champion. She sure is. Great work, Tio. I can't pretend I have any idea what you did, but you helped us without a doubt.
Good job, Tio.
That's our Tio Todd. Show us pulls through for us.
I don't believe I did anything extraordinary. Besides, I'm a member of the Special Support Section too. It's the least I could do. Not extraordinary, she says. I have a proposition for you, Tio. How would you and Ellie like to work for me? Come on, Belle, cut it out.
You try and poach our talent? I'd kind of prefer if you didn't. We need the whole team together, you know?
Oh, settle down. I was just kidding. Anyway, once you manage to solve this case, do you fill me in on the details? I'll leave the keycard in your hands for the time being. It'll give you access to the top floor, as well as this one. Make use of it as you'd like. Thank you, Belle.
Now, if you'll excuse us.
I need to go to the bathroom. Be right back. Stay here. All right. Good. Yeah. I like that they have like unique music for this. Cool. Also, snow is still coming down here. I mean, you know, posing algorithms is hard. The only reason why our security system works is because, you know, reversing a hash is extreme. It takes a very long time. Oh boy, okay. Time to go to the administrative offices of Crossbell. No, combat's at the police station. I'm glad we finally have lead, but wow, I am exhausted. No kidding, you must be especially wiped out after Maribel tore into you like that. She really didn't like you. I wonder whose fault that was exactly.
I have to say, it is rare to see someone not specialized in normal technology reach her level of proficiency. Are you certain Maribel is not an engineer? She certainly has expertise from her studies, but no, she specializes in business management. As her father's right hand, I've heard she's tasked with managing several of his projects.
Wow, that's incredible. So, is that what she wanted to hire you for, Ellie?
Yes, I do appreciate her offer, but it's just not for me.
How about how gung-ho her old man got on us? Don't think I've ever seen a speech that intense in person before.
I must say it's quite interesting. Humankind would chase after the ideal of justice. He's been teaching me various life lessons through stories ever since I was little. Today's has given me even more to think about when it comes to our duties.
Yeah, same here. Anyway, we've got a good lead to go off of. Let's go get the geofriend key from the receptionist at City Hall.
Right.
Let's get going then. Justice, huh? Oh, the music changed. I know I've said this in other playthrough, in other streams of this game, but I am so glad that they changed the Crossbell music. It's not the same.
Welcome to Crossbell City Hall. Oh, you're with the CBD, aren't you? Are you here to meet with someone? No, not quite.
Ellie asked to borrow the Geofront B sector key for their investigation.
The Geofront B sector, I believe it's in the northwestern part of the city. Wait one moment while I fetch you the key.
Here you are. Thank you very much.
That was easier than expected. Is it okay for us to borrow this without any paperwork?
Not to worry. I've been instructed to cooperate with the CBD on matters like this. And truth be told, I've lent the very same key out to the Bracer Guild before. Really? I wonder what they needed it for. The entrance to the Geofront B sector can be found near the Residential District Waterway. Be careful with that key. We've lost it a few times already.
Okay, we'll be extra careful with it.
Thanks, beautiful. Oh, okay. So they've lent it to the Bracer Guild, which means that somebody in the Bracer Guild might have used it. They also have said people have dropped it, which means somebody could have just picked it up and used it if they have no way to deactivate the cards. God fucking damn it. So that's interesting. Yay, we finally get access. Oh, just doors unlocked. Because, right, we did see Arios McLean talk with the little girl. So Arios McLean is doing his own thing. We saw, and then obviously they lost the cards. So if they have no way to deactivate the cards, that's an issue too. Oh, back to this music, everybody. This is Geofence B sector, right? Honestly, it doesn't look all that different from A sector.
According to the database, this sector is used to control the city's water systems. The terminal in question should be located somewhere in the upper stratum.
Based on the ore mill, they'll be expecting us. We should proceed with caution. True. There's no way to know if this is a trap or not, so let's keep our eyes peeled. Don't get caught off guard, you know? Right. Let's tread lightly. Run through everything! Randy, you missed Rando Bobando. I don't know where that came from. 1,280 fucking ground. Don't fall. Party advantage. Don't miss. Thank you. 258 EP. Galian Tower? Do I need a Galian Tower? Oh, why not? Clean and device for domestic use gone rogue. Torso B. Self-destruct when heavily damaged, and you are weak against. And you give 3 experience because they're level 18. 2 are weak against ice. Vacuum suction. Okay. Oh. Sure. God, that's like the zombies in Phantasy Star Phantasy Star 1. Those attacks take fucking forever. Well, that's cool at least. Boop. I wonder why they self-destruct. Like was self-destructing like in their programming? Like, why are they self-destructing in the first place? you material fancy. Oh, damn it. I can't read the chest because there was an enemy chasing me. That's a bummer. Oh, 100 CP. Nifty. Amphibious monster that is electrically charged. Shorts out orbments near it. I mean, if I'm near it, like all my orbments go out? Or just saying that's why I can get insulating tape from this. Oh, you're electric, so you're weak against ground. That's cute. Wind, ground, wind. I think a sparkle would be fine. Oh my god, Lloyd. That really didn't do as much as I wanted to. That did, though. Electric shock. Ah, that's what you get. I guess I did take off a hit. I did take hit 2 off of Fuckity Fuck Randy. Barrier. I hardly know her. Oh, you're running away from me. Oh, because I'm really too strong for you now, huh? Hi, Layla. How's little miss? All right, everyone, that is it for today. What did we get done today? We finished our side quests. We got the herb that the doctor wanted. Hi, Layla miss. We defeated the monster that was terrorizing the West Crosswell Highway. We got to CBD. Not CBD. We got to the IBC and got a rather passionate speech from the CEO, which really doesn't seem like what happened in real life. You meet a CEO and then they give you a speech about justice. It's kind of weird. And then we got to see the main terminal of the IBC, which is where they hold, which is really fucking cool. That had really interesting music. So yeah. Everyone, if you like what you see, so next episode we are going to continue going through the Geofront B sector. So make sure you actually follow on Twitch and you sub on YouTube so you can be notified of when that happens. I love you all. Lurkers who are lurking, thank you so very much for lurking. Watchers who are watching, thank you so very much for watching. Bots Robot, thank you so very much for botting. Love you all, and I will see you all next time.